just my room filled up the whole container of dust. Ugh. What? I've been laying in filth. I've been sleeping in filth. I've been walking in filth. Jai Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. All glories be to the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna, Radhe Krishna. It's been a minute since I've created a video, but I feel the call to express and to share. Like back in April, I did a 46-day juice fast, straight juices, cleaned a lot out. But that was the easy part. You know, this is October, and I'm still like cleaning. I'm still cleaning up my act. I'm still cleaning up my, I don't know, it's been an integration of cleaning up my life, really, you know? So, and I just wanted to share kind of like where I'm at, what's going on. So my spiritual path has taken all types of different turns and twists. And it started with Christ and has moved from Christ to a self-discovery, and then back to Christ, and then to Sikhism and Buddhism, and a bunch of different stops along the way. And each one has carried a supreme message for me. But even amongst that, I have continually gone to Krishna, which is, in Hinduism, it's the Supreme Lord of the universe. He is the Supreme Personality. And his counterpart, Radhe. And I have been, wanting to find a devotional path that I can really resonate with fully and completely. And when I found Krishna and I started to really get into the books, I was like, no, too much, not ready for that level of commitment. And they wanted me to be sober, celibate, the whole 9 yards. And you control your anger, which is great, right? I can do that. You control your mind, but in the form of like the mind's desires, I guess. And I'm like, well, I kind of resonate with that, right? Controlling your tongue, your belly, your genitalia. And like on all 3 of those, I resonate, but I wasn't ready to give what the path was like asking for. And this is my 3rd time coming back to this path and leaning into it. And every time I've leaned in, backed out. Leaned in, back out. And then I leaned in this time. And when I was reading the instruction from Srila Prabhupada, and I read to control your anger, to control your mind, to have a rein on your tongue and your belly and your genitalia. I was ready. It was like complete like joy and excitement, no resistance. And it was like, instead of seeing those as limitations, it was like a desire to embody those characters so that I can be more um, attractive and attracted to Krishna. And that's the whole idea, right? This personal relationship, which is funny because like Christians really talk about that personal relationship with Christ. And that's what I had. I had that. But I got caught up in my mind because I started studying the Bible and things weren't adding up. And it was just fascinating. And I honor the Bible. But just where my path took me, I lost touch because I needed to all of a sudden prove things intellectually rather than feel things. And I lost my connection. So, all that being said, I like 2 weeks ago, I really recommitted myself to this Krishna path, to being a Vaishnava, a devotee of Krishna, a devotee of Vishnu. And it's just funny, chanting Hare Krishna, the Maha Mantra, chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chanting this chant, the names of God, to purify and to cleanse. And today, I was vacuuming my room. Well, this week I was vacuuming, and I'm like, man, my vacuum's not working. Like, it just now hit me. I've been vacuuming, vacuum's not working. The other day I was vacuuming, I just saw this dust just being like thrown up in the air, and I'm like, where did all this dust come from? Turns out my vacuum's like broken, and I had no idea. I was just vacuuming, it would collect a little bit of dust in the container, but you just didn't know. And then a very dear family member gave me a vacuum, and I vacuumed my room, and just my room filled up the whole container of dust. Ugh. What? I've been laying in filth. I've been sleeping in filth. I've been walking in filth. I go and dump out the container, and I come back and I vacuum again. And it fills it up halfway. And I'm like, this is disgusting. Absolutely gross. But then I'm like, all right, it's past my bedtime. Right now it still is. And I'm like, well, I'm going to keep vacuuming my house because at this point I can't live in this filth. I vacuum the whole house, and I'm going to vacuum it again and again and again until it's like nothing, right? But it was just like this feeling, right? And then I took a shower, and I was like, man, when was the last time I really like scrubbed my body? Like scrubbed. So I like started scrubbing my feet and really like bathe myself. And it was just funny because it was like, I really felt like Krishna and my life is like cleaning up, getting my act together, cleaning up my act, cleaning up how I show up in the world. Krishna's like, you're a devotee. You're representing me now. Clean yourself up, Ooh. And this isn't just for Krishna, right? This is for Christ. This is for Buddha. Clean up. Clean up your act. Oh, it's good, right? Like cleaning up our act, being on point. Because what do we represent? We represent God, right? If you're on the devotional path, if you're a devotee of Christ, if you're a devotee to God, if you're a devotee to Krishna, if you're a devotee to Sikhism, So I just wanted to share that. Like, I'm excited. I'm cleaning up my act. And, Wahe Guru, it's been, I'm 31, but it's been a journey, and I'm not upset at how long it's taken me. I'm really happy. Like, all right, well, at least I'm getting it done now. You know, I have the rest of my life to serve, to represent, to be a representative of the Supreme Lord, and like that's the level. I'm like, Lord, I want to be your supreme servant. You're my supreme Lord. Let me be your supreme servant. Cleanse me, change me, purify me. And may I be humble. And the same book that I was talking about where it says to control your anger, your mind, your mouth, your tongue, your belly, and your genitalia. On the next couple pages, it's like, be more humble than a blade of grass and be more tolerant than a tree. That's good. That's so good. To be more tolerant than a tree and more humble than a blade of grass. Hare Krishna. May I lay my head at the feet of the masters, of the teachers, Okay, I could go on forever, but I'm excited to continue to clean up my act. I'm excited to continue to clean up who I am and how I'm showing up in the world. If you're interested in my life, where I'm at, I am in my first year of chiropractic school. I got 2 more years. I'm going to be a chiropractic doctor. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic about that. I'm excited to serve. I'm excited to be a part of healing. I'm excited to be a channel, a vessel for healing. I'm excited to serve God, to serve God's people. Hare Krishna. Okay. With that, I bow. I honor you. I love you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. God bless.